Greetings and welcome back to Cities Skylines Natural Disasters, where we have experienced no natural disasters, or have we? Because there was a pretty bad storm recently which may have begun some kind of forest fires, I am now informed. Are there forest fires? Are there forest fires around the... Is that a forest fire? Wait a second, look, there's something here. Oh no, wait. It's fine, everyone. It's fine. This is actually just the fire pit park that we created. But maybe we could like rename it, like, I don't know, like the mini forest fire park. There we go. Mini forest fire park. You have been named. People can come here from a roundabouts after they've been up, you know, visiting Two Towers Hill, and indeed the new sort of like farming region and stuff. And they can come here, dance around the fire, and celebrate the power, the majesty, and the magnificence of nature, and indeed fire. For fire is a wonderful thing, and here they can experience it in its raw fury and untempered magnificence as it rages perpetually in magical fashion, possibly with wolves around as well, or maybe they're just dogs. Who knows? Anyway, whatever it is, they can do that now at Mini Forest Fire Park, and everyone can just be thoroughly filled with awe and wonder. Oh, I thought that was like a ray of magical light, but it's actually just the sun rising as it does in the west, in the northwest actually, because of the great tragedy and various apocalyptic forces that have consumed the world and brought about Snow Britannia. And what are we going to do with Snow Britannia today? Well, I think we're going to go to Inverness, aren't we? We've been promising to build Inverness, or Wizarding Ness, or Wizard's Nest, whatever we're going to call it, whatever name we finally settle upon for this region up here in the north by Loch Ness. We're going to do it. We're going to build it. I'm mesmerized by starry skies during winter. Take a look next time you have the opportunity. Yes, Pippa. Where are you, Pippa? Pippa? Pippa lives here. Pippa lives here in this house. People only ever text from home. Apparently we have no mobile data coverage, which is probably fairly typical of much of Scotland, it has to be said. I mean, maybe I'm being harsh, but I imagine up here anyway, in Hillside Heights. Can we call this Hillside Heights? I think we need a better name for Hillside Heights. There was a request by Jonas to name somewhere Capaldia. Would you like Hillside Heights to be named Capaldia in honor of the great doctor himself and, of course, Scottish actor Peter Capaldi? Well, let me know. Would you like Hillside Heights or perhaps somewhere else? Maybe Inverness? Capaldi Ness? Capaldi Ness? Maybe. Ooh, promising. Very promising. Pippa, have you come out yet? No, you're still in your home. Still in your home here, bemoaning the fact that you have no mobile data coverage outside your house. But it's fine, because the dramatic music continues. Right, a road to Inverness. A dramatic, a glorious, and a magnificent road to the far northern lands, where we shall build our new and wondrous place for people to live. We'll just come up here, because, you know, that's what it's for. That is what this little roadway or carved out bit is for. And Inverness sits, basically it straddles the bank of the River Ness, which is right here. Oh, look, we've got a radio advert coming in. Radio advert? No to the radio advert. Let's just go with a bit of Cities Skylines. Just a bit of, you know, a bit of old school, quiet, backgroundy music to fill in the time whilst we build the great and magnificent city of Inverness. So here we go. We're going to come around like this, come down, then I think we're going to kind of come along here, hug this wall to give ourselves sort of the maximum amount of space. This, and eventually I guess we're going to have a road sort of going up here, like following up the side of the mountain. Maybe we could build that now. Should we make it a raised road? No, we don't. It can just be like that. There we go. Well, all right. We'll come back to that in a second. We need to build like the little area around Inverness Castle here, and I have been to Inverness actually. On holiday, I went up and I stayed in a lovely little cottage just this side of Loch Ness and visited Inverness, and you know, it's a nice place. I'm pretty sure it has a couple of bridges going across that sort of flank the castle. I may be wrong about that because this is just all totally from memory. If we make like one bridge across here, like that, What a lovely bridge that is. And then like another bridge across on this side, like maybe here. Like that. Is that good? That's pretty good. And then it's just space is already occupied. Did we have to start our bridge quite so far back? Could we not like start our bridge right on the edge? This. And then connect this to here. And then, rather beautifully, connect that to there, like that. There we go. Oh, it's perfect. It's just beautiful. Can we maybe? I'm pretty sure it was sort of square around the castle, but that may, as it turns out, be impossible to achieve because of the way that we built our little side road going along there. Maybe if we come in here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. It's nice that we don't have a connection here as well. Like, you know, you want to visit the castle? You want to visit the castle. You don't like want to be messing around with these other roads. Oh no, that's not the way we do things in Inverness. Can we fit in any kind of reasonable parks here? Because this was definitely like a dog park. Yes, it's Inverness Castle Dog Park. Right there. And on the other side, we want another sort of park. Maybe like maybe something a bit snowy. Like a snow park. Obviously we need, you know, the Inverness Wheelbarrow. Ski lift terminal. I must build a ski lift terminal. I must also build a Stargate. I must build a Stargate somewhere in Inverness. Inverness will be served by an active Stargate. Small park? No. That is not possible. What about something snowy? Snowman Park. Yes. Perfect. Snowman Park on one side, dog walking park on the other side. The dog walking park is without power. It desperately needs power for all of its powered dog walking facilities, like this little hoop thing here, and other stuff. Which, of course, we need power and water to Inverness. Do we want to bring them all the way from over yonder, or do we want to set up our own independent power and water facilities here? I suppose it makes sense to connect them up into kind of a national grid type thing, doesn't it? Can we just bring this along here? 1,000? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do that. We'll come down here. Come like along there, like that. Should we just like come back along the road? Do we want to like blow our cash doing that? We're going to do it. We're going to blow our cash doing that. We're probably going to use like something there at some point. That's not connected. There it is connected. It's fine. Now, electricity. Maybe power lines following the road is a good idea. We could have these like coming along the back of the road. That to there. Maybe just cross over the road. We'll build some houses here, and therefore they will then distribute the power far and wide. Let's have a little offshoot coming down here, just to sort of like hug along the coastline for some lovely coastal dwellings. That, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, maybe that comes out a bit too far. We want to keep Inverness sort of contained around the River Ness here, so let's like leave it to there. Just have this come down like to there. Yeah, that's nice. A few people living down by the very sort of like edge of the coastline. Oh, it's lovely. It's beautiful. Let's make this bit residential. So make all this residential here. Now Inverness is fairly well built up, so we won't try too much to make this idyllic. We'll make it, you know, it's a town. It's a proper town. And it has a high street, which I think we'll put just along the castle front here. Like that. There we go. Sort of, in fact, all the way around the castle. Can all be, apart from actually on the castle. We don't want these actually on the castle, because that might get rid of the castle. And we can't have that. We can't have developers just rolling in, knocking down the ruins of Inverness Castle / tower. And, you know, just doing whatever they feel like, because that would just be appalling. Everyone would get really upset if we did that. What are our demands looking like? It's looking pretty good. We've got a little bit of residential demand, so we'll sort of slowly fill in the residential area around here. We can expand onto the other side of the River Ness as well, and kind of like build more housing and things around here. Commercial demand's a little bit higher, but we've got some commercial coming in. Loads of industrial demand. Loads of industrial demand. And what do we have in abundance that we can industrially exploit in Snow Britannia's northern region of Scotland? Snow Scotland? We have trees. We have many, many trees. So let's build ourselves some lumber facilities. Where are our highest tree concentrations? We've got loads on this side of the river, but we want to expand out there a little bit later, I think. So let's concentrate here for now. We've already got a road sort of coming up, so if we connect this road up, we can have some mountain men doing the mountain thing of cutting down trees, possibly for Christmas, and generally, doing great and wonderful things with them. We just got to get this road to climb the mountain first, so that should be fine, right? Okay, hold on. There we go, like this, and then maybe we need some slightly more dramatic music for road climbing. Here we go. What have we got? What dramatic music can we have to inspire the heroic efforts to ascend the side of this mountain and build many, many forestry things here. Many forestry things shall be built. Can we come on, ascend the mountain. Ascend. That's just a road to nowhere. That's just literally a road to nowhere. It's a road that leads into the side of the mountain. We can come off at a right angle. Sure. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Give us the magic and the glory. It's another bridge. It's another bridge. Where exactly was our... We're like right in the center of it now. Okay, fine. That's fine. Just extend this through here like this. Yes. Yes. And then we need a few forest tracks. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a thing of beauty. A few forest tracks. We'll just make them straight because that's what you get. Forest tracks. It's not great, I have to say, if you're like, if you're looking for nice natural surroundings. Perfectly straight forest tracks can be a little bit jarring, but that's the way it's done, and that's the way we're going to do it, at least for now. We might come back, and a new Wizarding Mayor might come in and be like, no, we shall return this to the natural ways of naturalness, which involves non-straight paths in the forest for our industry. But, as most of the trees are probably going to get replaced with our industry, I guess there's not really too much to worry about there. Can we, actually have this come down here? It's already sort of down there. Maybe in that case we can have one coming off here. Like that. Oh yes. It's going to be the greatest forestry park region in all of the land. I mean, to be fair, it will be the only forestry park region in all of the land. But let's just fill it in. Fill it in like this here. This whole bit, all dedicated to forest industries. Yes, all of that stuff. Make it so. Make it market. From this day forth, this region shall be a region in which trees are harvested for the good of all the residents of Snow Britannia. The Hawthorne District shall no longer be known as the Hawthorne District. Instead, it shall be known as Monster Tree Hill. Behold, the great and glorious region of Monster Tree Hill, where the trees are perhaps monstrous, not very mushroomy, although there are a couple, and the industry shall be magnificent. Come then, people of Snow Britannia, build your industrial architecture. Build it up. Give workers jobs. Give people hope. Give greatness a chance. as we grow and build our mighty kingdom to new heights and new glories. Do you have enough electricity up here? No, you do not. We shall bring you power. We shall bring it by way of power line, powery cables, which we shall bring along. Or maybe we could just sort of put something along this road here. No, it's fine. Power cables is the way to do it. Power cables all the way to the new industrial heartland. There we go. And also water. Wow, look at that. It's almost as if we planned it. Our water pipes already run right through Monster Tree Hill. We just need a little bit more coverage. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, good. Well, that should take care of our industrial demand. Is anyone building anything? No? Hello, people? I haven't paused, have I? No? You don't want to build? Got quite high industrial demand. Well, fine then. Don't see how I care. Let's continue working on the city of Inverness, because so far it's more of a tiny little hamlet of Inverness. It has no services, it's worth pointing out at this point. I mean, obviously they can share the services of old North Wizards Ferry and South Wizards Ferry and this whole region. But we might want to think about putting in some specialist services here at some point. Not right now. We've only got 12,000 bucks. That's not enough. That is not enough. What we want is to satisfy some of this residential demand by putting in some riverside. No. Some riverside dwellings like that. We could put some dwellings in there. Some dwellings in there. Dwellings along there. Yeah. A little dwelling there. Just a little one. Just a touch of a dwelling there. That's pretty good. That should take care of our residential demand. Might leave that open for like another park or something. Maybe curling park? Too big. Too big. What's small? A ski lodge! We could build a ski lodge by the River Ness. I mean, admittedly you can't go skiing from a ski lodge on the River Ness, but do people actually do it? Citizens going on skiing hikes or just in need of some hot chocolate can stop at a ski lodge. Wow, I mean that sounds lovely. Ice sculpture park. Maybe. Snowman park. Their own fire pit park? No. Should we just put a ski lodge down? We're just going to put a ski lodge down. There we go. The Inverness ski lodge. I mean, it's beautiful. It's really pretty. It's a pretty ski lodge. You know, you can't really do much skiing around here, but there are lots of, like, idyllic countryside areas you can go to. And indeed, you can always go up here. You can take, like, a bus or hitch a lift, I guess, up the hill to Monster Tree Hill. We need a better name for this. Monster Tree Hill's a rubbish name. Somebody suggest a better name for Monster Tree Hill, and it shall be so. Did I actually, like... Yeah, it is here. Like, we got the demand, we've got the region, but for some reason, industry just does not want to move in. They don't want to come, but they will come. They will come, for we have built it. And when you build it, they shall come. And when they do, we shall praise them for it. Look at this. A pop soda stand shop thing has just popped up next to the ruins of Inverness Castle and made it look kind of cheap and tacky, actually, I have to say. We've got more over here, look. Go Nuts Donuts, 2 Go Nuts Donuts right next door to each other, and possibly burger shops as well. Building is underwater. There's a flood in your city. Where? Where is the flood in the city? Here? What? Why is it underwater? I don't get it. There's a flood in your city. Don't worry, water will evaporate with time. Thoroughly flooded buildings are abandoned but can be rebuilt. Wait a minute, the River Ness is flooding. The River Ness is flooding. Why did nobody think about the possibility of the River Ness flooding and generally overrunning the city? Oh no! The whole commercial district of the city is in serious trouble. Obviously the monster is not happy about the new wizarding dwellings that have popped up beside his favourite and indeed only river, the River Ness. Wow, we're going to have to do something about that, obviously. We're going to have to come up with some kind of flood defences or some kind of means of mitigating these terrible times that these poor wizards are having. But it will have to wait until next time because we've run out of time. So until then, as the citizens of the new wizarding Inverness, drown slowly in freezing waters. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I have been Weird Wizard, and I will see you later.